this series, every time we die, we get a new origin. And right now, I'm a slimy rainbow slime, which means my body is transparent and also dyeable. I can bounce off of everything, and I can birth baby slimes whenever I want. All this is really cool, but we don't have a place to live yet. So today, I want to build us an epic slime mansion to live in. Let's do it. Since I've decided being a homeless slime is no longer acceptable, I have a very big decision to make. I have to decide exactly what type of house I want to live in as a slime, and I also have to make sure that it covers up all of this. I've decided that since we're playing a modded Minecraft, I should probably try and challenge myself. And there's one particular style that I don't build in very often that I find to be one of the most challenging for me to do. It's just gonna require a bunch of sand and gravel and white dye and white concrete. Building out of concrete is not something I do very often, but luckily we're in modded, which means I can use some encased fans to turn this powder into actual concrete. I really hope I'm right about this. It works. Oh my gosh, that was so much quicker than mining it. All right, nobody fear, we are in the concrete business. All is well. I'll admit I'm a tiny overwhelmed at the prospect of building myself an entire mansion over the top of this factory, but I think the first thing that I'm going to do is cover up this part that kind of powers it. This is just the water wheels and the cobblestone generator, so it's not important for us to be able to see this bit. Plus, now this will give us a nice flat surface to work from. Okay, now all we need is a solid plan to cover this up, and I think our first wall can probably go in right here. Since it's going to be a modern mansion, I don't need to worry about too many intricate shapes. A big box is actually probably going to be helpful to this process. What I ended up settling on for the shape was basically two big rectangles, one stacked on top of the other. I decided to keep these in a basic frame for right now to give me an idea of what the building would look like overall. And then in order to really sell the modern look, we're gonna have to add a bunch of details. Speaking of details, it's time because, well, that looks really weird. But you can see what I'm going for, kind of, sort of, if you squint. The bottom part here does a pretty good job of covering up the bulk part of the factory, and I think we can do maybe a glass floor or something to be able to kind of see into down here. And then this part is going to be out, so we may need some accessory structures off of the side to either cover up some of this or to kind of just make it work with the build itself. One thing I know for sure though is that I want this build to be pretty colorful, so I'm going to go around and collect a bunch of flowers that match a bunch of different colors that I could potentially use. And of course, lime. We're definitely going to want a lot of lime. I am a slime after all. Being a rainbow slime is probably my coolest ability, so I want to make sure that I'm really showing that off in this build. So I want a bunch of different colors. Specifically, I'm needing some blue. Wonder if I have any over here in the cottage. Oh, here we go, some lapis. That'll be perfect. Oh, I should also mention that I've been using this little grindstone in my cottage to make gravel. I could fully automate this, but for the amount of gravel that I need, I'm fine doing it this way. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So many color options. I'll begin with a little bit of yellow and also some lime. Let's get these washed. Now, I learned everything that I know about the modern style from my friend Keralis. However, I haven't practiced it that much. Mostly what I'm going to try to do is add a bunch of like vertical and also horizontal lines everywhere and hope that it kind of makes sense. Fun fact, one of my first ever builds as a builder was a modern build. I wasn't a YouTuber then, so I can't prove it to you, but it was modern. It was pretty cool. That's a pretty good start. We can maybe even incorporate some actual slime blocks in that and just kind of have it wrap the whole building. Then it's very important to me that this entire building doesn't just look like one big concrete blob, so I want to add a couple of other textures. Specifically, I want to add some cool little stone brick features over here. I don't know why, I just see a bunch of different stone textures in modern builds, and so I feel like it'll look fine. And then for the yellow concrete, I think we'll come in on the bottom here and color this in with yellow. Oh yes, I can definitely imagine this being just colorful enough of a house for a slime. Okay, let's get to work on the rest of this. I've decided on one final finishing detail for the exterior, and that is going to be a cute little slime face right here. I'm really hoping that this will pull the entire build together and just make it look extra slimy. Yeah, I mean, I already think that that works wonderfully. Oh, that's even adorable from the inside. I love it. Yep, I knew it. The perfect finishing touch to our slime rainbow modern mansion. Maybe it's a little too soon to call it, but I think this might be my best modded build yet. Now it's time to decorate the interior. So here's what I'm thinking for the interior. First of all, I've already changed the stairs to these slabs because stairs are very annoying when you bounce on everything. Other than that, I'm thinking this room will be the functional room. After all, this is the room that houses our slime factory, and I would love for us to have a slight view into the factory. Oh, these break really quickly. This might not be the smartest block to put here. I'm gonna put it there anyway for now though. I think we're gonna want some way up and down here, but for now, that'll work. And over here, I'm just gonna have a whole bunch of my workbenches, which I'm going to want to use because we need some of these cool blocks in order to decorate this place. For the next layer, I'm thinking not so functional and more so pretty and well designed. I think a kitchen and a sitting area. After all, I do have so many little slime babies and we need a place for all of them to hang out. I'm even thinking we could potentially have a whole bunch of these different seats, right? Look at this. And what if we just sort of sat everybody all around a table here? That could be so cool. Yeah, they fit pretty snugly on those chairs. We'll have some form of table here, maybe with like a big fancy modern fireplace. And then over here, we'll have the rest of our kitchen. And then for the upstairs. This is, to be honest, a much more tricky room. And it's also the inside of our slime's head. So I'm thinking because of that, this will be like our slimy headquarters. I'll have my bedroom up here, but this could also be where we store a bunch of our excess slime and have like a little desk where we do all of our slimy duties. What do slimes do? I don't know. That'll be like the collective brain of us all. Oh my goodness, they have modern stools specifically. I need smooth quartz blocks. This is so cool. This is a dream come true. Okay, I'm gonna go get those blocks. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I have so many things that I need. Oh wow. I love building and modded. This is going to be the cutest modern kitchen I've ever built. Possibly also the only modern kitchen I've ever built. But you know what? That doesn't matter. I'm starting to think maybe I should rotate the stairs this way to give myself some more space. Yeah, let's do it. Oh yeah, this is way better already. Now all it needs is a little detail. Alright, let's start with the kitchen. We want it to be nice and modern. Come on, little guy. On the chair, on the chair. Yeah, there we go. Froggy chair in the bedroom. Obviously. I feel like we need a statement piece or maybe something green over on this side. Light switches seem modern, right? Not that that does anything. Yeah, modern railing solution. Or we could try this. Yep, that's also modern. Okay, stuff is improving, but I still haven't solved my massive blank wall issue. So, I'm gonna work on it right now. Nobody worry. Okay, maybe we worry a little bit. All right, enough fooling around. That crash has inspired me. I know exactly what I'm going to do for the accent to my kitchen and general upstairs area. I'm gonna do a tank for my little jellyfish guy. and also my tropical fish. I don't really remember what either of those guys look like, but I'm sure I can build them a tank that suits. That should be a big enough area, right? Unfortunately, I don't really have any coral or anything to go in it, but I do have a bunch of kelp and a couple of sea pickles, so hopefully that'll do it. We're also gonna need some form of lighting in there. Maybe these jack-o'-lanterns could work. This is perfect. They look like little decorations. We'll just put the face away from where we can see. There we go. All right, here's the tank. Now we just have to put in this little poisonous guy from the end that Scott got us. Very carefully. Just, yep. Whoa. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my goodness, I love them both so much. I hope they coexist. They are from different dimensions. Yeah, you know what? They seem like friends. It's totally fine. Totally fine. We'll have to try to go to the end and get even more jellyfish. That could be so fun to have around the house. Speaking of buddies to have around the house, I think the Council of Slime here needs one more buddy. Right now I'm yellow, and we already have a yellow, so we need a different color. I'm thinking maybe blue. Let's see, I've got purple. There we go. Luckily, I've got more blue down here. Now all I gotta do is get you to go onto that chair. Huh? You could do it. Come on, it's just over here. You gotta join the council. Yeah, there we go. I love them all so much. They're my children. Just sitting in front of the fire like that, it's perfect. I actually think this entire room worked out so well. Just the finishing touches now. Like, for example, I'm going to actually put a storage room in this house. I know what you're thinking. Finally we're going to have a storage room. I know I've been kind of slacking on the storage, but it's modded and it's overwhelming. But I am finally going to set up a little chest room right here. Just need, more chests. You know what we also need more of? Fan art. It's time to put some more fan art in our house. Since we now have a new house and a new origin, we gotta hang up slime art. Let me go see if I can find any.
2 hours later.
I've gotten distracted because it's modded, and I added slightly cool looking slimy windows and a little fish-shaped slimy rug. Oh, and some plants. That's it. That's the end of the distractions. We do fan art now, I promise. I'm thinking one on either side of this fireplace to start would be amazing. Moodle Doodle. Yeah, that's a fantastic name. Soldier Kitten. Those are so cute. I wonder what they would look like with frames. Maybe I should do frames. Oh, that's cute. I think that's cute. Now, this wall is screaming gallery wall to me, so we need a bunch. Plastic cactus, case of turtles, Nora, snow hero, little Ola. Yep, that is literally the perfect gallery wall. I love it. And I think for now, that'll about do it for the fan art section. Thank you for all the art, everyone. It looks amazing in my new slimy modern home. And of course, we've got a bunch of walls left if anybody else would like to contribute some. Don't forget to use the hashtag GeminiTayFanArt on Twitter and in my Discord server. Well, with that, everyone, I think my modern slime house / slime factory is just about done. I am so pleased with how this came out. Of course, I'm always open to ideas, suggestions, and criticism when it comes to this. I'm working in a totally new style. Not only do I do modern super infrequently, but I'm also not that good at technical stuff. So the fact that I've been able to make this function at all as a slime factory is miraculous. I'm really happy with this. I think we should probably spruce up the basement. That'll be something to do in the next episode though. For now, I'll see you next time, everyone. Thanks for watching!